Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. It's been a minute since I made a video, but I've been inspired a little bit by the internet. I guess more so TikTok, just like stuff that I've been seeing online. And to be honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't really interested in a lot of the stuff that's been happening lately. Not like fighting villains or anything, but more so just helping people in general, which in the field of work that I want to do, I've always enjoyed the idea of helping others or just like putting a smile on their face, mostly because I have worked in customer service like my entire life, and wanting to, or I guess working in IT in the past and wanting to do that for my future. I've been in more of a childlike sense. I'm not actually becoming like an actual superhero, but since I was a child, I've always liked the idea of wanting to become a hero. Watching shows like Ben 10 or Code Lyoko, Symbiotic Titan, and Young Justice like propelled that sort of thinking into my somewhat adult years. I still have some childish dreams of wanting to do that, and it's not, I don't think it's really fair to my younger self to straight up give up on some sort of dream like that, because I have been seeing a lot of people in the medical field on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, dressing up as actual superheroes to go and help other people. Like there's this guy named Red Ranger Skyline, or what, I think they're on the same like team, but after their work shifts they go out and just help people, and I've always thought I thought that was really cool. They don't have to dress up and put together meals for people to eat, but they do it anyway for their own personal reasons. It's not necessarily inspiring me to dress up and go out there as well for like the community or my neighborhood. It'd be cool to do something like, but I don't care about the people that I live around that much. I did end up having a conversation though with a really good friend of mine about people who, well, I guess there are two things. So one, a conversation with people about people who still believe that they haven't unlocked their superpowers yet, or something like that. There's a Japanese term for it. I wish I prepared myself a little more for this, but essentially people who haven't grown out of the idea of like being able to fly or phase through walls or even see through walls, stuff like that. They still carry some of that into their childhood or into their adult years and genuinely believe that one day in the future they'll have that. Where the second conversation with a different friend comes in, where I told him I told him that superpowers don't or I guess powers in general aren't real, and he said yes and no, or yes because no one's able to fly or shoot lasers out of their eyes, but more in a sense where there are a lot of different things that we question in our lives that are a bit unexplainable to the point where they could be human powers, you know. From time to time I do kind of think about what it'd be like to live a double life, more so because I have a lot of like I guess I'm human. I have a lot of emotions and ups and downs and sometimes mood swings, and in a lot of the media that we consume, like Spider-Man for example, he's more stoic and kind of not necessarily stoic, but he's always joking even though his life genuinely sucks. And the idea that he's still able to wake up every day and do what he does kind of makes me a little, that kind of also worries me, because I don't know how I would act in kind of a stressful situation that involves protecting lives. The closest example to what I'm thinking about would be when Mark from Invincible finally gets a chance to help people and ends up killing an innocent person by flying her to safety, only to realize that he's just carrying her arm when he looks back to make sure that she's okay. And I don't know, maybe in another life it's more of like if I get used to being okay with like not really protecting, not really saving everyone, but more so trying my best. Well, I don't know. And now we get into the moral. Now I'm starting to get into like the morality of not necessarily sacrificing human lives, but more being okay with people dying if it means that I end up becoming a good hero. I don't think I'd make a great superhero now that I think about it. But yeah, that was something that's been on my mind for a while.